Good morning. Is it first day of the trading week? Monday the 8th. Got a no news Monday. I guess I should really start these by just an overview of what we have for news for the day, for the week. Um, Monday, no news Monday, playing super defensive. Tuesday, not as defensive, but not looking for a huge move either. Um, Wednesday, red folder news. Not the most high impact, but still red folder news. Thursday's the big day, seeing if the Fed cuts rates with CPI month over month, core CPI month over month, CPI month over month, and CPI year over year, and unemployment claims. So Thursday, big day, and Friday, also a decent day. So early in the week, not as much news, or no news actually. So thinking we'll start off the week pretty slow, especially because on like Friday too, last Friday, price is super volatile, moved a lot as you can see right here. So probably looking to not do too much right now, but we'll be here and we'll see what it does, um, and we'll react to what price is giving us. So what I'm seeing going into market open is just straight consolidation as far as the sessions go. Asian, London session especially consolidating. Looks like we're breaking above those right now, but um, lots of consolidation coming into the market. We are just kind of stuck inside of the fair value gap that was created from Friday. So there's not much to see as far as breaking in or out of this fair value gap. That's not going to give me much of a clue on where price wants to go. So like I said, today's playing super defensive. In terms of draws of liquidity, stronger to the downside. To the upside on ES, we have all-time highs. On NQ, also to the upside. Not all-time highs, but at least I don't think. No. On NQ, not all-time highs, but a what I would call um, high resistance liquidity. And to the downside, we've been making these low resistance lows on our move up to the fair value gap. So what would be cool to see today if price wants to move well would be a respecting this fair value gap, this 1 hour fair value gap, back down to these low resistance lows. I don't know if price wants to be that volatile today, but it's already setting up decently with us manipulating Asian and London session high. And market just opened, so let's go hop on the 5 minute. Yes, this is actually really good. Here, I'm gonna get rid of this because it's very big and confusing and annoying. So it looks like we might be creating an SMT here. So at 6:15, NQ didn't manipulate the highs. 6:15 also didn't manipulate the highs. So this is really odd. We're pushed up. We swept the highs on both indexes. We'll see how this first 5 minute candle closes. Oh, you said you'd stop popping your neck, but here you are. Um, ES is much lower than NQ right now. We'll see how these first 5 minute candles print. Again, play defensive. I'm over here hunched over watching price. My legs are bouncing. I'm like itching to take a trade. So just calm down, relax, um, and expect this video to be one where I just sit here and don't talk for a while. Practice being patient today. Just sitting there watching price, being patient, and yeah, being able to just not take a trade. So we'll see what price gives us, and we'll go off that. Got decent sleep last night. I've been kind of, I guess, on my daily journal, like I don't know, my trading journal plan as far as I write down my strategy every day, my lots for NQ, which I should actually look at, my lot size for these, which of course ES is 1.53, NQ is 0.43. So that's done. Yeah, getting very different prints over here, which tells me an SMT might come into play. Which, if we do get an SMT, ES will be the leading index, which I always usually want to trade the leading index. But I also don't like trading on ES. So on ES, we already have the first confirmation confluence. And as far as being patient and not taking a trade on the No News Monday, price is looking kind of volatile at market open. So I think I can kind of put that to the side and be okay to trade today because of how volatile price is. Again, still early in the market open, so I shouldn't be hopping in right now, but IFVG, IFVG. Looking at an order block here. No fair value gaps created. NQ's still going higher. So I think we just push through these highs again on ES. Looked mechanically like it would be a decent setup, but I don't think that'll be the case. We don't have any. Let's see, are we hitting? Easily hitting equilibrium. We don't have any fair value gaps. We're deep into this order block. At least we have this fair value gap that we inversed. NQ's still going higher. Like I said, yeah, I think we just push past this and forget about this setup at all. ES might no, because ES is hanging out low. ES is way overbought than NQ right now. NQ's kind of just hanging out, or ES is kind of just hanging out. If we can get, I'll take a trade on ES today if we can get some sort of um confirmation back to the downside and NQ follows. Whoa, then I'll be good to take a short. But if with NQ printing like this, no. With NQ printing like this, like I said, right here, boom, making new highs on the 5 minutes. So I think that kind of just takes out our trade idea there. It looks like it might be one of those days where we just insta just pop off. I mean, look at this. We're already damn near halfway. And we hit equilibrium. I don't even know. Is this even equilibrium? We're halfway to um, our take profit of longs with no entry whatsoever. So, especially if we go up and just hit that on NQ, then I think we're just done for the day. Looks like we're getting a little bit of resistance. So let's go back on the 1 minute over here. Again, we wicked out of the order block, so it's like we kind of just get rid of it at that point. That's because that created a new high. Inverse this fair value gap. We tap into equilibrium. Okay, we're getting some sort of rejection on NASDAQ, so I would be okay to look for here. If we inverse this fair value gap here, 79% extension. Okay, I'm in right here. Stop loss. Hit this high. Firm. Let's see. Yes, we're just putting in. Again, maybe a dumb trade. But I mean shit. Yeah, no, that was probably a dumb trade. Okay, just because if just just because this is again hypothetical, just because price goes up and hits my stop loss doesn't mean this is a bad or dumb trade. I don't believe that because confluence wise, draws on liquidity are for shorts today. We manipulated to the upside right off market open. Price has been volatile, so I think I should take a trade today. What we did right here is inverse this fair value gap. Let's see if I can't. Anyways, yes, right here we inverse the 5 minute fair value gap, inverse. So we got sweep, confirmation confluence, liquidity sweep, 5 minute confirmation confluence, inverse fair value gap. Then we got a 5 minute continuation confluence of hitting equilibrium. Equilibrium right here. We hit 5 minute equilibrium. And we extended down. We came back, hit 5 minute equilibrium. And then after hitting equilibrium, we inversed, we got our 5 minute continuation confluence. And then the 1 minute confirmation of the 1 minute inverse fair value gap entry. I don't mind it, man. I don't. I don't mind it. If it goes against me, it goes against me. I draws on liquidity are looking better for the downside. Price opens so bullish. I was thinking that would be more of a manipulation leg rather than a breakout, which maybe it was a breakout instead of a manipulation. Um, we'll see. We need NQ to go lower if it is just manipulation, but what I hope doesn't happen is that it was manipulation, but NQ just wanted to go higher and manipulate even higher, and then ES has to follow that, stop me out, and then go lower. So we'll see. But I mean, price has been volatile, so I think I don't mind taking a trade on this No News Monday. All my confluences were hit. Sweep, 5 minute confirmation, retracement into a 5 minute um, continuation from this high to this low. And that's the 5 minute equilibrium we tapped into. And then we zoomed in, got our 1 minute inverse fair value gap right here. So I got really snappy at spotting out the confluences, which is great. Very good that I was able to spot out the confluences that fast and act with conviction, even if I'm wrong, even if I get stopped out and lose today. I practiced having great conviction because there's been many times where I sit here over the sell or buy button and I'm like, fuck, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. This candle was forming and had 15 seconds left. Marked out the 1 minute inverse fair value gap, got over to Trade Locker, entered the trade, and did that all in 15 seconds and press sell with conviction. I'm damn proud of myself for that. But now we get to just sit here and watch. As far as we got our stop loss in play here, so we're chilling above those highs, risking 1200. That looks about right. As far as take profits go, obviously London low wouldn't be one because the risk to reward would be shit. I'm not taking any profits at London low. Um, I might just look take profit wise for Asia low and just call it a day there. Because what is that? 20.5 points on NQ. It's a 4.5 risk to reward ratio. See if I get greedy, go for this hourly low. It's a 4.3, almost 4.4 risk to reward. I mean, maybe depending on how price is printing, obviously. That's all that matters. Depends on how price is printing. But I should go mark out. So what's the timestamp? The London low, or Asia low is at 15:05. Let's go 5 minute. I think this is bad luck, but we'll see. Okay, so we got that marked. That's our take profit. Now we just sit here and wait. Really odd. NQ just broke through. The daily profile for NQ was manipulation plus reversal in for London and then New York continuation. But on ES it wasn't. Actually, no. NQ was the one that just consolidated during London session. That's right. And then just broke out. ES was actually the daily profile of manipulation, reversal, New York continuation. So I am trading against a daily profile right now. Again, right now it's just super choppy. Volatile but choppy. So we'll see again when price decides to break out what that looks like. I'll stay in the trade for a while just to see what happens with it. Um, So they both indexes have kind of found their ranges of consolidation that they're in. NQ we bought up, but then we found actually not that. We found this consolidation range on ES. We didn't buy up like we did on NQ, but we've kind of found this consolidation range. And so I guess we'll see the breakout of it, what happens. But yeah, for now I just gotta sit here and watch. Ah, good. I'm tired. I got good sleep last night. Went to bed around 10ish, 10ish I think. So got about 7 hours of sleep. Pretty good considering like Saturday to Sunday, waking up on Sunday with like maybe 6 hours of sleep, probably five and a half, and going and working at 8 in the morning. Not fun. So I'm glad I got to catch up on some sleep. Oh my gosh. Ah. It looks like we're continuing a slow downtrend on ES, at least on the 1 minute. We're not closing above any highs, so that's good. Ah. I think it's about that time we sip on our drink. Not good. I shouldn't be drinking these at 7 in the morning, but oh well. That's a future will problem. Current will doesn't have to deal with that problem. It's kind of respecting this 1 minute fair value gap here. And we tap into it. We don't close above it. Hmm. Oh, I could put this down here? What? Oh, that makes it so much better. I didn't realize. What? Damn, okay. Hell yeah. As soon as I say we haven't closed above these highs, I'm about to get stopped out. Damn. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I guess we wanted these highs. Damn. All right. Well, bring it to me. I'm ready for it. Bring me the L. Serve it up. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing new. It ain't no thing. This is good. It's good for me to get to the point with losses to where I feel nothing off of them. Obviously, it's fake money, so it's like, of course, you feel nothing. But as far as the ego hit, nothing. Give it to me. Come on, go up. Hit the, hit the stop loss. I know you want to. I don't feel a damaged ego because of a loss. But taking losses all my life, man. Fuck it, give me another one. What's another one on a fake account with fake money? Give a fuck. What we're really looking for here is for NQ to finally get a reversal back to the downside. That's what we're looking for here. Because ES has been trying to do that, but NQ is what's been preventing ES to actually go down. NQ was bought up super fast, instantly. And so if NQ can flip bullish on the 5 minute, then I feel very, very confident about my shorts on ES. So we'll see how it all plays out. But because we're bearish on ES on the 5 minute, I believe. Let me see if I can. We got a high here. Yeah, no, we're still bearish on ES on the 5 minute. So just need NQ to flip bearish. Then we'll be looking good. Which I guess I'll just mark this out on the 5 minute. We'll go bink. $79%. Break of structures down here. 79% is higher than that. We don't have it invert. We don't have fair value gap to inverse on the way down, so it has to be the 79% extension. Did I just what? What the? There we go. That was weird. Try to click on ES and it just unmarked it. This is the right one, right? ES, ES1 exclamation point, NQ1 exclamation point, CME, CME, E-mini futures, E-mini, yeah, okay. 'Tis the right one. It's kind of weird seeing the whole screen of this. I mean, I would have been kind of quiet, but there's not much more for me to say, really. I mean, we're just kind of sitting here in this consolidation range, seeing what Price wants to do. Um, it's looking like Price wants to stop me out at some point. ES and NQ are kind of contradicting each other. Um, so we'll see what's the leading index. It's looking like NQ. It's kind of what my brain's thinking. Um, Mechanically, like I said, I like this setup. I don't know why I'm lapped behind these. So let's see if I can. Next, what's the point of having these behind? Visual order. Bring to front. Yeah, what? Yeah, I don't know. Mechanically, I like my setup on ES. I like the draws on liquidity to the downside. I like the sweep of liquidity, 5 minute inverse fair value gap for my 5 minute confirmation, 5 minute continuation, retrace. It's got the extension, and then price went all the way down here at one point, and then retraced back up into the 5 minute equilibrium. And then we had a 1 minute inverse fair value gap closure here, and then we got in. I don't think the fact that it's No News Monday matters too much here, just because price is moving volatile. It's going volatilely sideways, at least on ES. That's why I think NQ is the leading index here. Um, just because if one's extending while the other's consolidating, that tells me the one that's consolidating is the lagging index, in that it will eventually chase the index that's extending. So, but we got a higher to break a structure right here on the 5 minute. Again, I think it's a matter of time before I get stopped out. I don't hate my trade idea. Um, I don't think it was horrible. So we'll just see if Price wants to go against me. This is the reality of trading. A lot of boringness where you just sit. You just sit and watch price. That's all you can do. Just a reminder of why I'm looking at NQ and my trade is on ES. Zoom this out a little bit. Because hold on, stretch, get it. Since we've been bullish, well, we've been bullish since market opened on NQ. ES has kind of been bearish. I thought NQ was more of the leading index, and so I'd want to see NQ flip bearish on like maybe the 5 minute or whatever it is to feel more confidence in my trade. Um, and so if we end up getting this closure below the 5 minute low, we get that breaker structure to the downside. And then, not that anything will change my trade, it's already here, but so that's my thought behind the 5 minute breaker structure on the Nasdaq, is to give more confirmation, more conviction in my trade, even though I'm already in it. It's just cope, I guess. I don't know. I think I would just want to take profits at London or Asia low because, like I said, I said, oh, this has been a volatile Monday. Volatile for a Monday, but I still should play safe and not get greedy with extended take profits. So I'm actually just gonna set that right now. So it's we should just go here. Just go 6472.55. Boom. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to set the take profit. Just type in the price. Let's go hunt for a place where I can take partial profits. I mean, the fact that we respected this fair value gap here isn't good. Um, we could do like 1 hour. We could do like 1 hour equilibrium maybe as a partial take profit. Take right here to here. That's not even a one risk to reward, so I shouldn't do that. Now let's just keep it at Asia low. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back in probably like 5 minutes. Keep track on my phone, what's going on, and yeah, I'll be back. All right. Well, that'll do it. Um, I mean, lost for the day, starting out the week on an L. Not fun, but it is what it is. Like I said before, um, I don't hate this trade. I don't. Confluence wise, did well. Yes, I might as well just recap the trade again. Um, mm, yes. Anyways, we'll go higher time frame right now. Kind of look at what I was looking at for the day. Looking to maybe trade back down to grab some of this low resistance liquidity. Um, but maybe that was just delusion. I probably should have been looking at how we inverse this 4 hour fair value gap. Um, that might have been better confluence wise to look at the upside. I think me thinking about it now, me hoping to grab this low resistance liquidity down here was kind of a stretch. Um, Again, you could argue either way, and I guess I just argued for the wrong side because you could also say, yeah, well, this is low resistance liquidity, price wants to get draw there. But also you can say, but look at the 4 hour, we inverse this fair value gap, so of course we're gonna go higher. You can argue either way. Um, I was on the wrong side of the coin toss today. I do like my trade setup for entering. I like how we manipulated these highs, and then so we got every step of my trade idea. That's why I don't mind it because I didn't just FOMO into it. I saw my setup clear. I saw it quick with conviction and entered with conviction. I didn't sit around waiting on the buy or sell button. It was like, oh, is this good? Is this good? I entered with conviction, which is good. Good for me. So yes, we got the liquidity sweep up here. Got the 5 minute confirmation confluence, which was inverse fair value gap for me. So we got that right here on this candle. Then we got the retrace of the 5 minute confirmation confluence. This price was really volatile early. Um, yeah, we didn't have a fair value gap to retrace into. Um, Order block, breaker block. Actually, it was like a 5 minute order block, but then we disrespected the order block, but we hit equilibrium. So I was like, well, that's my continuation confluence is equilibrium. And then we zoomed in on the 1 minute for another confirmation confluence. Here, let me just. There we go. Um, Zoomed into the 1 minute time frame for my confirmation confluence, which was this 1 minute inverse fair value gap right here. So sweep, 5 minute inverse fair value gap for my 5 minute confirmation. My retrace 5 minute continuation confluence was 5 minute equilibrium. And then zooming into the 1 minute and getting a 1 minute confirmation confluence being this inverse fair value gap right here. Entered right here. It was more on this candle right there. Then yeah, so I think I did well today. I entered with conviction, saw my setup well, had the wrong idea of where price was gonna go, which happens. I'm still new to this all this. So And then I just get a notification. TJR, live trading day, losing 17,800. So, looks like my mentor also did the exact same thing. So, yeah, can't feel too bad about what happened today. But, anyways, that's the trade, or I guess live trading day. Not really a recap, but, anyways, see ya.